Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Bilco. This is their part number RPRS33SS is what this is. This is a replacement handle assembly that would be used on their typical two-point locking bodies. And roof hatches generally have single-point latches where there's handles inside and outside, and then there's a lock body, there's a strike. But occasionally you have units that have long rectangular shaped locking mechanisms and they latch on the outside ends. There's a handle assembly that is somewhere between those two outside points that allows you to turn that handle and retract both latches simultaneously. And you will very certainly see those two-point latches on wider units, and we'll take a look at a common application for a two-point latch in a moment. First, a visual tour of the RPRS33SS. Yeah, that's true. So this is stainless steel. This would be used on non-ferrous installations, aluminum or stainless steel units, not steel units. And the exterior handle is going to be comprised of the handle itself, obviously. It has a roll pin through it into the stainless steel key stock or shaft. That has a specific length for the two-point latch application, where other units, this could be also known as an RPRS8SS or -1. The only difference between this and an RPRS8SS is simply the length of the shaft. This is going to be right at about 5-inch shaft length, and that's what I'm indeed calling it, 5-inch shaft length. Generally from the end here to the end, which is buried, of course, inside of the handle, but about 5/16 over from the roll pin. So about a 5/16 shaft length. Admittedly, the factory is a bit, I wouldn't say that they're cagey about publishing the information, but without asking, we don't know where this is used, although they supply that information upon request. The key stock diameter is 0.312 by 0.312, so 5/16 is the key stock size. You can, of course, padlock that from the outside. Okay. There is a rubber gasket that is available separately as well. That might be an SD30. Let me look up that part number, see if I recall it correctly. Indeed, it's the SD30, and it is not uncommon for people to purchase the gasket only. That's just closed cell neoprene. It fatigues, it fails like everything else, and is something considered to be replaced. We'll of course include the interior handle, and that will have a roll pin started in it, and you will get that pushed down into that hole that's been prepped there. Okay. The other item that is included in this assembly would be the fasteners. We've got a couple of hex cap bolts and a couple of washers. Please note you have a thinner head and then a thicker head that's here. The thinner head is going to be down in this area where those staples have to pass each other. The thicker head can go over here. That's how that works. Okay. Let's switch now to the screen view and let's take a closer look at the photographs and the supporting documentation. Here is the item that we are indeed looking at. The complete assembly, showing the handle, the roll pin, the gasket, the two hasps or staples, the SD30 gasket, the exterior only, the interior only, with a key stock and its roll pin, your screw fastener, the thicker head and then the thinner head. Now, the L service stair access would be a typical application for a two-point lock, and here it is. Okay, so this assembly that's here is going to be different than the typical RPRS8SS, and the difference really is the shaft length, is just simply the difference. Okay, so if you have a two-point latch, this is very likely the one that you need. How you'll know if it is for sure, if your unit is aluminum or stainless, this could be it. If your shaft length of the one that you're replacing is 5-inch, this would be it. Unfortunately, they don't produce a bill of materials for all of the hardware that goes on each and every one of their units. I really wish they did, because it would allow us, just upon knowing what unit the client has, to fulfill orders for correct, proper, original equipment as replacement parts. But unfortunately, they don't offer that. Okay, this is the L shape, or the L style, made of steel, aluminum cover, stainless steel cover, the L series. The part number changes as the lid composition changes as well. Okay, and on page 2, a little bit of information regarding the 2-point latch. There's also the installation instructions that the factory has provided for this. They don't really apply directly because this is a 2-point latch. That's a RPRS7 that you see there. But they do apply because they show you really how to drive the roll pin out or in order to get it swapped out. So, you know, it's not the exact latch that you, or latch handle assembly that you would install, but would certainly give you, you know, a leg up in terms of understanding how it is to be installed. There you go. Now, finally, there is a link below this video here to the manufacturer's page where you can pull that up. You can view not only all of the Bilco products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation as seen here, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. All things roof hatch, vault door, floor door, access door related are here. Rated and non-rated, most certainly. Safety accessories like this ladder up and these roof hatch gate railing systems are here as well. Okay, let's wrap up this video on camera. The purpose of this video is to simply share with you where we know that this is used, give you the dimensional review, a visual review of the item, allowing you to determine whether or not this is a absolute correct replacement. If it's not, let's work towards getting you the right material. Roof hatches and all of their, you know, sister products must have the correct original equipment on them from the original manufacturer, because that material was designed, engineered, and tested with that hardware. Most definitely when it comes to lifting mechanisms, there's guesswork is never permissible when it comes to replacement hardware, when it comes to roof hatches, because of the potential for harm and danger by using incorrect material. Clients who have their own homemade roof hatches as well, we get calls from those folks occasionally looking for guidance. And unfortunately, while I wish I could just pull a box off the shelf and say, here's what you need, we don't do the original engineering on that equipment. So we're working with the manufacturer according to their direction as to how it is to be determined what is required. If you're not sure if this is correct, what you'll want to do is send us photographs of your installation of the hardware. Tell us the depth and then the width of the unit. The hinges are always on the second dimension, so it'd be depth and then width. Tell us the composition of the lid, how thick it is if you can. Send all that to us. If there's a serial number or a tag of a manufacturer on there, send that as well, and we will work with the manufacturer to get you the correct hardware, the way it was engineered and designed to work together. Any questions on the RPRS33SS replacement 2-point latch handle assembly or any other Bilco product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up. Please subscribe and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.